Hey everyone, and welcome back. My friend Jolena is here, and we want to share with you what some of her Sephora sale recommendations are as far as products that she loves, and then also her wish list. So the Sephora, I don't know what they're going to title it this year. We're making this before I have the flyer, but typically it's called the VIB sale, but they've also kind of deemed it the Beauty Insider sale. But anyways, it's the upcoming sale that starts on April 26th for rouges. And I've already filmed my recommendations and wish list, so today we're just going to focus on Jolena's. What are you wishing for?
Okay,
This is the long one.
this is where my husband, he's like, how can you possibly how could there possibly be stuff left at the store? It's like,
Oh,
There
silly.
is.
Oh, you're so
There
silly.
is.
There's
Like,
always
okay,
something new.
It's like, think of, how many tools you have. And you need metric and you need standard. And then you need some that, are for like
very specific jobs
yes.
you use one time ever.
Yes, or you have little short screwdrivers and then you have the long one. So then you're like, oh, all right.
Then he understood. He's like, oh, okay, you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
I understand.
It's like, you like buying tools, right?
Yes.
Then you're going to let me buy makeup.
Yes, yes.
No, he's super supportive. So, so the first thing I have on my list is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in the tubes.
Uh-huh.
I've gone through a whole pot of the lip sleeping mask.
Love that.
Love it. Over the holidays, I bought the one that had
Yes.
like a little trio of different ones. I think it came with a
vanilla
full-size one. Yeah, I
Oh,
think I'm using one that's peach right now. It might be grapefruit. I don't know. But it's really good too. And but sticking my finger in the pot is, it's fine, but it's not my favorite, especially if my nails are longer. There's two on my list. I don't remember. I think there's pear and another one.
Pear is on my list, and I actually added that to my wish list since I filmed. Of course, you film a wish list video, and then things keep coming out, and I keep adding more and more things. But that is on mine as well, just to keep in my purse, because I do travel with the pot in my purse. But I would much rather use a balm when I'm out than stick my. That's kind of gross. Now that I say that out loud, I just told everybody I don't do that.
We all do it. We just all don't talk
It's
about
fine.
it.
It's fine. I'm building up my immune system. It's fine.
Exactly. And that's scientifically proven. If you're super, super clean, you get sick more. But
Hey,
that's a whole
fun
other.
fact, I don't use the sanitary wipes on the grocery cart.
Oh, I don't either.
I never do it. I don't. Like, we grew up without sanitary wipes, wiping everything down, and we survived.
Yeah. At our house, the rule is if the food falls on the floor, make sure there's no cat hair on
Yes,
it.
I know. There's no cat hair, dog hair, it's clean.
My husband's like, oh, you're so gross. I'm like,
Whatever. It's fine.
You still give me a kiss, so you're so nasty.
Yeah, it's not keeping you away.
Yeah. My kids aren't super sick a lot, so maybe it's working.
It's working.
Maybe I'm just telling myself that, but
Who knows?
yeah. So the next thing on my list is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I have the Cover FX one, so I don't know if I love it. I want to try it because that's, the buzz right now. I do want to get the little one. There's a little one for $15 or $18.
That's a better way to try
And so I
it.
want to try that one and see how it works. I mean, I'm kind of greasy naturally. I use blotting sheets all the time. It doesn't bother me to be a little bit glowy. So I'm going to try that and see. Maybe it would help.
Okay.
The next thing on my list is a new vitamin C serum. There's a few that I'm looking at. So the ones on my list are the Tatcha Violet C Brightening Serum,
Okay.
the Tarte Youth or Dare Multi-Acid and C Serum.
I was curious about that because the Tarte Knockout
I do
good.
like that. Yes.
That's good. It's a good acid from Tarte.
Yes.
So.
I prefer the Biologie Crochet or whatever it is, the P50
the lotion
1970
P50,
lotion.
yeah. That's my
to the
favorite.
Tarte Tingling, but I've gone through a whole bottle of that, and I decided to get the P50 instead. But my skin's not very sensitive. I abuse it. So
Just toughened it up. I'm trying to toughen mine up, but mine's just being a wiener. It just it doesn't want to. It's like, no, I refuse. I'm stubborn.
yeah, before I came here, the night before I came here, I exfoliated with like one of those razors. I basically shaved my face.
She shaved her face.
I shaved it, and I've been doing that for a couple of years. It makes a huge difference.
She told me I need to start shaving.
Yes, I brought her a couple of
I'm gonna need
razors
two
to try.
just to try. Like
Well,
one
I brought
one
two.
thing is gonna, my face is gonna make the razor dull in like 2 seconds.
It
It's
does
so
feel
hairy.
pretty dull after
Yeah.
the first.
Yeah, but I got hair, like for real.
Yeah, I normally do. I mean, I'm not super hairy, but there's.
I am. I'm like a
It's
gorilla compared to
definitely
her. She's like
present.
a skinless cat. Or hairless cat. I guess not skinless. She's like a hairless cat compared to Miss Gorilla over here.
I don't know. I'm not super. But my sister has hairless kitties.
She does.
Yes.
They freak me out.
They're super cool.
I'm sure they are.
Yes.
They're in their own category
Yes.
of
Ugly.
cats and ugly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they're really neat.
It has nothing to do with the
Yeah.
Sephora or wish list, but
No.
fun fact.
My husband won't let me have one of those. That is on my wish list, but my husband won't let me have one. So
we wouldn't have to
Maybe.
worry about the food on the floor anymore if you got a hairless cat.
I know. Yeah, I have a long-haired white kitty, so
He's
and
fluffy.
a tabby, and he's really fluffy, so it's all over everywhere. But that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, lint rollers in the multi-pack from Costco.
Yes.
Lifesavers,
Yes.
especially when they're on sale.
Yes.
All right, so the next vitamin C serum, is the Volition Beauty Strawberry C Brightening Serum.
I have never heard of that.
So I think it's pretty new. I haven't really looked into it much, and I think there is fragrance in it, which, I don't know. But it's $42, so price point.
That's a better price.
It's a better price than the Tatcha one, which is a lot more, $88.
Wow.
Less than half the price. So,
Wow.
but if you want to try something expensive, the sale is
Right.
the time
right.
to.
You get 20% off, so you'd be saving $16.
Yes. The next thing on my list is the Tarte Found Sealer.
That is on my I'm actually buying list. Like, it's on my wish list, but I'm actually going to buy that foundation. I've had a couple samples of it, and I've been wearing the sample. I like to do that before I commit to buying a foundation. In the past, I would just buy a foundation willy-nilly, but then if it doesn't work out, then you just are running back to the store to return it anyway. So you might as well get yourself a sample, test it out to see how it's going to work for your skin, if you're going to have a reaction, or so on and so forth. And then you can also test the color to see which color is going to work for you when you go to order it. But I am loving that foundation. So
Yeah, I want to try it and see.
you might not like it as much because it is more hydrating.
Yeah.
But at the same token, it looks skin-like because of that hydrating factor. It's
Right.
not like a mask, like a matte foundation would be initially. So
Right, and it's finding that balance, because I really don't like matte foundations if they're truly matte.
because they're so flat.
Yes.
It's like it takes away any sort of natural curves and definition in your face. Like, just flats you out. Like,
I'd rather
one dimension.
blot
Yeah. right.
and look
Healthy, glowy.
healthy, glowy.
Yes.
So yes, I need to get a sample of it. Last time I was at the mall, it was with my daughter, and she was done. And so I opted not to be embarrassed by a fit and ask for a sample of it at Sephora.
Right.
All right. Now, this is kind of new. I haven't even seen it. It just looked kind of interesting. It's the Too Faced Peach Puff Long Wearing Diffused Matte Lip Color.
Holy moly.
I didn't write down the color I wanted. I'm sure it's a mauve nude.
Yeah,
I
she
can't
likes
remember.
Yeah.
I have 100 of the same thing.
We'll have to swatch those today and see what those feel like.
Yeah, it could be something worth checking out. And they're not too expensive. They're like $18 or $19.
Okay,
so
that's favorable.
reasonable. The next thing is the Touch and Soul Medalist Sparkling Foiled Eyeshadow.
Okay.
I have two in my cart, but I think the one I wanted was Aurora Taupe. Because
Sounds
I put
about right.
Persian Rose, and I was like, that just doesn't seem right. And so I think I may have,
She likes taupe
And,
eyeshadows. I
yeah.
like taupe eyeshadows.
and just mistakenly put that one in. I really like single eyeshadows. I know I'm not necessarily the majority with that, but
I like singles.
um,
Especially if it's a really beautiful lid. Like, I like singles in a lid shade, I guess I should say, primarily. Just because I reach for those single lid shades more than I would a single matte.
right.
You know.
Yeah, and I put together palettes of single mattes because I just like those. But I love a little sparkle. I think it doesn't matter how old you are,
Nope.
how hooded your eyes are, a little bit of sparkle is...
And there's sparkle is a general
Yeah.
term, but I mean, you can get a sparkle in a really well done formula too. So if you really don't like a super chunky situation, you can get sparkle in some other, like a more refined sparkle.
Yes, a grown-up sparkle, not necessarily glitter, although
Right.
glitter is
Not
great
like Claire's glitter,
too.
but
But Tara Babies hauled one of these a couple weeks ago, and she really liked it.
Okay.
So
I trust her opinion.
yeah, it was already on my list, and then she liked it, and so I was like,
So
okay,
sold.
yes.
Buying
So it's
it.
just choosing. Yes, so I will be buying. I won't buy all this stuff, but I'm gonna.
I'll probably buy most of it. If not this sale,
Yes.
she'll fulfill
It'll
her
stay
wish
on my
list.
wish
Yes,
list.
yes.
For another day. So the next thing is I'm gonna try and say a whole lot more times.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
You really
hard.
find things that annoy you and yourself when you're
Oh.
doing this.
I could do a whole video on filming videos of yourself, watching yourself back, and how you find out how annoying you actually are.
Yeah, and I do a lot of photography, so I'm behind the camera usually. So the next thing is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I want to get the little one, and I'm annoyed because they raised the price by $2. It was $20, now it's $22, but I want to try that. The Tarte
The
one,
pot,
yeah.
whatever it's called. Silk, neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's the one in the pot that Chelsea likes.
The pore refining, poreless.
Something like
I don't
that.
know, something like that.
So, and there's been a lot of buzz about that one, and so I just want to try it and see
Just
for
to see.
myself. And it's kind of mixed, and so.
Some mysterious handsome man just walked in
Yes.
here.
And
Tried
I
to slip in unnoticed.
I got to meet him this time. Last time he was gone, and so it
Yes.
was nice to get to meet him.
Yes.
And he's really been
He's
so
been-
helpful.
he's been very
He's
helpful.
really made this time that we are together.
Brought to you by Mr. Gary.
Yes. Yeah.
Sponsored by.
Yes. Made possible.
Made possible by. That's what I think of PBS. Made
Yes.
possible by
The
Mr. Gary.
contributions. Yeah. So next is the
For Solly,
the Farsali Blur Perfecting Primer Serum. Emily Noel really likes that.
is that the spray or is that a
It's
primer?
it's a dropper. Oh yeah,
Okay.
I actually did put this spray on my
the
list.
spray is on my
and
list.
I want to try it.
Oh
and
my gosh,
see.
it smells
Remind me
amazing.
to try it and see. And I'm not huge on spraying like facial sprays because I just don't need it. I have enough natural
Moisture,
Oils.
oils.
and and then when I go to the gym, I set my own makeup with my sweat.
Yes, of course, yes.
I don't get super sweaty, so it's enough to just.
You want to
make
borrow
everything-
some of my sweat?
Oh, that's okay. My elbows get I drip sweat from my elbows.
Oh,
that's
funny.
pretty gross. But my face doesn't get super sweaty.
Oh, you're
Others-
lucky. I turn like a bright red tomato. I look like I need to be, call 911. Is she
Yeah.
okay? My
I make
kids
really-
legit get concerned when they see me sweating because they're like, "Why are you so red?" I don't know, guys.
Yeah. So the Dior Forever Matte Foundation, it's one I've had a sample of. I've used it a few times. I really do like it. So that I'm really strongly considering getting that one. And it's not a flat matte. So
Like a natural finish, would you say?
yeah, I would say it's more of a natural finish. The dewy one
They're not
is
lying
super
about that.
dewy. I got 2 samples, and I think I made them for myself at Nordstrom, and
They got switched. And,
and they got switched, and I thought I had the matte one on, and I looked so like someone literally sprayed cooking oil on my face.
Yeah.
And I
It
sent
was
her a picture, and I was
really-
like, oh my gosh, this is terrible.
I
Like,
think I had a
what?
sample of that one too. I was like,
Yeah.
"Are you as oily as I am right now?" Because this is like overkill with the dewy situation. Oh,
I
he's
just
a
got a
baby
text
girl.
from my husband. He turned her crib into a oh man. He turned her crib into a toddler bed.
Oh no. He wrote, "I'm gonna regret this decision."
Oh, I gotta take a look and see.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
she
she's
looks
gonna love it.
so pleased with her.
Oh. You see, baby girl.
Yeah, I was pregnant with her last time I was here.
Oh, she's so happy. Look at her. She's
my
like, "I'm a big
goodness.
girl
She
now."
is so, thank you.
I can't remember how old Isaac was. I want to say he was around, she's 2.
She'll be 2 in June.
Yeah.
So I think she's 21 months.
Well, if they're climbing out of their crib, it's time
She
to
doesn't-
teach them to.
Yeah, she doesn't climb out yet.
Oh, that's good. Isaac did.
She's gonna be a stinker though.
Isaac was.
Actually, my son never climbed out of his bed either. He just got so tall that I was afraid he was gonna topple over.
Oh,
Your batteries.
it's getting low. We might have
Yeah.
to tell the last
Okay.
4 things.
Yeah. So the next thing on my list is the the small scrunchies. I
Okay.
mean,
Try it for at night.
Yeah, look and see. Then the Glow Recipe Watermelon Mist.
That probably smells amazing.
I use the Glow Recipe Watermelon moisturizer.
Okay.
That's my daily moisturizer. So then the next thing, the Invisibobble Slim Hair Rings. They're not going to be creaseless. At least on my hair, they're not creaseless, but I really do like them. They hold up well. They keep my hair up during a workout and just during the day. But the slim are the ones
that you like,
that I prefer.
Okay.
And then the Amore Pacific Vintage Single Extract Essence. Now this is a big
purchase.
This will be a big purchase because it's $145. But it has really good reviews. I'll look more into it and see.
But skincare is worth investing in.
Yes.
You know, especially at our age. Like I would say, and maybe in your 20s, you probably don't need to use that unless you want to. I didn't. But, you know, as you get older, it is important to invest into the skincare because that's what's going to make any of this makeup look absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. That skin, and I've been really fortunate to find a skincare routine that has really worked for me. And I don't have sensitive skin, so I can try stuff.
Right, so you can mess around trying things, but I wish, but, you know.
I've gotten it to a good place, and so I'm very fortunate with that.
Yeah. So, well, and it's fun to try new things, and sometimes you just want to try the expensive thing just to see, is this worth it? So this has been great, and I'm really happy that we were able to do this and to bring you guys, you know, your attention to some things at Sephora that you may have otherwise overlooked. But now you have someone who's I mean, I'm telling you, she has great taste in makeup. You can absolutely trust her opinion. She is not leading you astray. She's leading me over to these things here, too. So we're going to go to Sephora today, and we're going to go have a serious swatch fest and just kind of check things out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am going to link below a playlist of my prior wish list items. I'm going to link the new videos below, too, if they are already up. If not, they will be up soon. And I thank you guys so much for watching. We had so much fun doing this.
Well, thank you for letting me share everything.
Yes, you're welcome anytime.
Thank you.
So have a fabulous rest of your day, and we'll chat soon. Bye guys.